Welcome back to Counting the Omer. My name is Mike Sutcliffe. I'm one of the pastors here at Fringe Ministries. Today is day 14 from surviving to becoming. Exodus 19 verses 1 and 2 read, "In the 3rd month after the sons of Israel had gone out of the land of Egypt, on that very day they came into the wilderness of Sinai. And they set out from Rephidim and came into the wilderness of Sinai and camped in the wilderness. And Israel camped there in front of the mountain." After all the trials of wilderness, bitter water, hunger, thirst, war, and weariness, Israel arrives at the foot of Mount Sinai. This is not just a change in scenery, it's a prophetic pause, a divine moment of arrival. The Hebrew phrasing in verse 2 emphasizes unity. Israel camped there is written in the singular form, though it refers to the whole nation. Rabbinic tradition sees this as a moment when Israel became as one person with one heart, a people no longer scattered by fear and complaint, but finally still, finally ready to hear. Here at Sinai, they're not being chased. They are not starving. They are not lost. They are simply called to wait, to stand before the mountain where heaven will meet earth. This is the place where God will not just provide, but speak. The wilderness has done its work. It has stripped away self-reliance, softened the heart through need, and tuned the ears through quiet. Now, with the noise of Egypt behind them and the promises of the covenant ahead, the people are poised, not for another miracle, but for a revelation. They are no longer a mixed multitude running from slavery. They are becoming a nation being invited into holiness. There's a sacred shift that happens in every believer's life. The moment we stop merely surviving and begin becoming who God intended us to be. For a season, all you could do was take the next step, get through the next battle, trust God for daily bread. You were walking out of Egypt, but Egypt was still being wrung out of you. But now, the wilderness grows quiet. The cloud stops moving, the manna still falls, but the urgency fades. You are no longer running, you're standing, and in front of you is the mountain. Sinai invites us to slow down and ask, what is God about to say? And am I ready to hear it? This isn't the moment of escape, it's the moment of formation. God is no longer just rescuing you, He's revealing His heart, His ways, and your identity as His own. But to receive what God says at the mountain, our posture must change. No longer desperate survivors, we become attentive sons and daughters. The question is no longer, will He show up, but will I receive what He's about to speak? Are you ready to stop surviving, to step into becoming? Don't rush past the mountain. Don't let fear keep you at a distance. This is where calling gets clarified, where covenant becomes personal. The same voice that spoke creation into being is about to speak to you. Will you draw near? Let me ask you a question today. Has your journey with God felt more like survival than transformation? What would it take to pause, be still, and allow God to form you, not just rescue you? Let's pray together. Yahweh, we stand at the foot of the mountain, tired but thankful. You've brought us through the wilderness, and now we sense you're preparing us for something deeper. Quiet our heart. Teach us to listen. We don't want to live as someone who's just been rescued. We want to become someone who walks in covenant with you. We are ready to hear. Well, friends, thank you for joining me for today's Counting the Omer, day 14. I hope that it was a blessing to you and that you will join me tomorrow for day 15.